Hey, hello there! It's fantastic to see you on the other side of the screen. I can't wait to show you my next modular MOC. So I am gonna show you my KFC corner and the little candy shop. But first, the intro.
Zabadak, heb je al een nieuwe MOC gebouwd en zo ja, wat is dan het onderwerp? Zeg me het gauw, omdat ik nieuwsgierig ben. Yeah.
How did you like that? There is a possibility you didn't understand a thing, but it still sounds very cheerful, isn't it? Okay, let's show you the total build. I'll hope it's a good first impression. Of course, on the left side, the little candy shop, and at the right side, the KFC corner. My first idea was to make only a KFC with drive-in, but for short I got stuck and couldn't get it in a balanced design. So I looked in my modular collection for inspiration, saw the brick bank, and all the ideas came together for a little Zabadacking. But let's zoom in on the builds, starting with the little candle shop. I wanted a contrasting build in shape and in color. That custom printed sign gave me the inspiration for a start. Those white walls were a must, with a top and bottom for small details. One of my friends, who I showed a picture of the pre-build, told me to give it more color. So I took her advice and made these colorful stripes at the side. I didn't want a flat facade, so I did a little Zabadacking. The sloping inward facing facade was an inspiration picture from the internet. This result, in my opinion, works very well. In the inside, candy bars, toffees, lollies, you name it, all are present in the cramped inside space. And even the floor contributes to a colorful appearance. The second floor main color is tan and light bluish grey. When you see it separate, it looks a little pale. Instead of the tan color, first I wanted green. But someone gave me a reminder that the total build would get then a Christmas touch, and I didn't want that. Because there was not very much width and I wanted a curved upper side of the windows, it was necessary to come up with this solution. And do you recognize those sunshades? That idea comes from the Market Street modular. Only there are no studs visible at the sides. A hinge clip trick did the magic. And finally, I could use this tan lion head. I've chosen for a light bluish grey roof because the obvious colors didn't match in my opinion. They detonate too much in the total combination of the modular. There is no inside. With a future plan for lights it will be necessary, but for now it's okay. Oh, I almost forgot her. The very nice custom printed owner of the shop. She looks good in those matching colors. And now the other part of my MOC, the KFC corner. Before I started, that red-white tower-like idea and that curved black entrance was a must. And the total build should have an industrial appearance. There were a lot of challenges, mainly because I didn't want the easy choices. And sometimes a little pressure from a friend to do it better makes it more difficult. I would say let's start with the outside details. Like I mentioned, the black curved entrance was a must. It looks now more special, and an extra touch is the vertical placed fence. Subscribers who follows me for a longer time know I like not common solutions, like these sloped placed panels. They are really used on KFC builds in real, and I liked that idea. A lot of big windows gives the internal more daylight. First I used a big plate with the logo letters on it, but a friend challenged me to not use a plate. So I placed the logo direct on the masonry bricks. After a lot of hours of trial, I was satisfied, and I must confess, this solution looks absolutely amazing. Here at the left, a board sign. First there was a cup or box shaped sign, but that construction wasn't sturdy enough. The billboards with the famous slogan has found also a place on both sides of the tower. After placing the bolt next to other modulars, it was a bit too low and bold. More rows of red and white and masonry bricks took the build out of proportion. That's why I came up with this rounded sign. It gives an extra detail touch, it's not common and visible from a great distance. And it gives the opportunity to place a giant roof window. That roof window is repeated on the roof itself. And also 2 climate control units have found their spot. The last outside detail I want to show you is the side of the roof. Also, that idea came from pictures of KFCs in real life. In all the excitement, I forgot the garbage bin and bench. Yep, again, not common designs. The bench is a modern design and the bin is placed upside down. Of course, there is an inside. Also here a modern and sleek design. I wanted also some decoration on the walls besides some KFC things. The city silhouette works really good and are a nice touch. I placed a combination of chairs, stools, tables and partition walls. They used tan color representing a light color of wood. The floor is made in a sleek pattern and 2 waste bins, one for garbage and one for fluid like rest and malted ice cubes, have found their place also. That KFC lamp in the corner tower is something extra. I could not resist to do it. Just a tiny detail, but I love it. The good observers have probably already noticed it. The tower is not modular, it keeps its shape. Only the base floor or entrance is the last detail that must be showed. Of course, a must these days is the digital boards where you can order your meal all by yourself. But a counter is still be there, and my Lego friend Sleeps helps in her handmade KFC dress where she can. Behind there is a corner kitchen. Minor places to sit, but in the same style as on the upper floor. Did you also take notice of the tiny details of meal boxes and drinks? Even those tiny details contribute to a nice MOC. Really, to the last moment I came up with new ideas or did some improvements. Maybe you got also some extra ideas. Maybe I can add them too. Let me know that in the comments. I am really very curious, but also for your opinion about this MOC. If you like it, please hit that like or for me motivating button. And if you want to see more of my past or future MOCs and updates, consider subscribing. That would be really appreciated. Well, I told you and showed you all the things I wanted. So I will end up with my famous words. Bedankt voor het kijken en tot de volgende keer. Doei!